Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group Squad 4 and will present about the company Fraser and Neave, which we chose as the title of our presentation. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce the members of Squad 4, beginning with myself, Siti Adawiyah Binti Anuar, followed by Nursufia Adriana Binti Adam, Farah Izzati Binti Mohd Yasin, and finally, Nurin Humaira Binti Zakaria. Corporate social responsibility refers to actions made by businesses with the goal of making a good difference in the world. Social responsibilities initiatives have an influence on a firm that incorporates CSR into its assigned management because they can increase employee morale at work and productivity, both of which have impact on the bottom line. Businesses can boost consumer loyalty and retention by implementing social responsibilities activities. The purpose of this report is to investigate corporate social responsibility CSR and ethical standards in business. In order to study F&N's Part 2 Corporate Social Responsibility, our group agreed to do so. In order to continue the operation of their company, we want to know how they fulfill their obligation to their clients, staff members, investors, suppliers, and the communities.
I will explain about the background of this company. Fraser and Neave Holding Berhad is the name of the company, founded in 1883. The company's main activity are dairy product manufacturing, soft drink and ice manufacturing, and company and enterprise management. 100 plus, F&N Magnolia, F&N Season, Sunkiss, Farmhouse, Nona, GoCoin, and Idle brand are among its products. F&N vision is to be Asian region stable and sustainable food and beverage leader. Its mission is to be Asian leading honor and provide of high quality innovative product that consumer prefer and rely on. In order to support the mission, F&N strongly guided by a commitment and to create value for the stakeholder by ensuring that corporate action have a positive impact on social economy and environmental factor. F&N slogan is pure enjoy by goodness.
Now I will present about F&N core principle and organizational values. Firstly is collaboration. F&N uses the power of inherent strength and diversity to create inclusive synergies and commit to team goals. The collaboration goal is to unlock value both internally and with its partners. Through collaboration, F&N strengthens their relationship and protects their supply chain while also improving the commercial and operational aspect of the business. F&N want to bring the team based in Kuala Lumpur together under one roof to create a smart hybrid workplace, and F&N believes that this will be able to improve productivity and outcomes through improved internal communication and collaboration. Secondly, creating values. F&N is thrilled about putting new ideas into action and seizing opportunities to make a positive difference. F&N is committed to long-term value creation for its customers, shareholders, employees, and the communities in which it operates. F&N believes that by bringing healthy products to consumers, supporting local communities, and advocating for human rights, it can create value for society as a responsible corporate. Next, caring for stakeholders. F&N welcomes stakeholders' perspective with good intention and the right mentality in order to incorporate them into its long-term sustainability initiative. The way F&N ensures the safety of its employee and business partners while also contributing to the community was perhaps the most visible manifestation of its caring for stakeholders' value. Fourthly, integrity and ethical values. It is a framework comprised of a code business ethics and conduct, an anti-bribery and anti-corruption policy, a fraud control policy, a whistleblowing policy, and a code of business practices for third parties establishes the expectation in maintaining integrity and ethical values inside the group, and is made available to all employees via the company's website. It describes expected employee behavior when dealing with key stakeholders within the organization, workplace, marketplace, and external stakeholders. Lastly, innovation. To expand its business line and boost productivity, F&N is continuously investing in products and process innovation. Not only is long-term business success depending on innovation, but it is also required in response to growing concern about social and environmental issues. F&N is always evolving to provide new and unique product offerings that meet the changing needs of consumers. Through innovation, F&N also improves the operational efficiency of its manufacturing processes and better manages its environmental impacts.
Customers, employees, investors, suppliers, and local and international communities are the 5 elements that need to be known for a discussion on the stakeholders of the organizations. As a result, F&N has valued these 5 elements in their organization for its success. First, customers. For the first, they employ a variety of strategies to keep their customer loyal to their product. FNN has advanced in meeting their customers' needs by connecting with them authentically. They concentrate their efforts in two major countries, Malaysia and Thailand. By concentrating on these two countries, they are more concerned with advertising and boosting brand loyalty through value-added marketing. To encourage their customers to be active during PKP, 100 Plus has sponsored virtual training in Malaysia under the name Kekal Aktif Kekal Cerdas. Furthermore, FNN treats their customer fairly and honestly throughout the process because they understand that not every FN customer can afford the products they manufacture. As well as we know, their products are indeed sold at lower prices, but the pandemic phase affect customers. So, FN launches affordable products of the highest quality at very low prices in order to maintain customer loyalty. Second, employees. When it comes to the management of the FN workforce, the International Labour Organization, the Thai Labour Protection Act, and the Malaysian Employment Act 1955 are the main references that the company uses to ensure the safety and health of their employees. They also form a health risk assessment committee made up of skilled personnel to analyze the health of all employees and areas where they may be exposed to health concerns. This is because it is necessary to maintain the workers' health in order for them to be able to operate in safe atmosphere. In fact, they better balance worker welfare by allowing employees to work from 7:30 a.m. to 9 a.m. as long as they work 9 hours a day. Third, investor. In FNN reportedly paid RM60 million for the acquisition of three food and beverage companies, Sinona Food Industry Seria Berhad, Sinona Industry Seria Berhad, and Lee Chung Hing Sauce Industry Seria Berhad. By incorporating Malaysian cuisine into well-known food brands, they will be able to strengthen their positions. As a result, the investment grew into a platform that they are also confident that with their expertise in food processing R&D, they can meet the needs of the masses and will test various innovations in food production in the future. Furthermore, shareholders we were permitted to pay a one-time final dividend of 33.0 cents per share, bringing the total dividend paid to shareholders to 60.0 cents per share. Created many halal food stores, satisfying consumers' cravings for quick and easy meals. Fourth, suppliers. FNN has taken initiative to work with its suppliers in order to improve connection and safeguard of the supply chain while maximizing the commercial and operational aspect of the businesses. Since 2013, they have worked with many dairy farmers in cooperative in Thailand to improve the quantity and quality of the milk. In 2021, FNN supplied Thailand fertilizer equipment and grass and concealer binding machines to Dapsati Dairy Cooperative in Chayapung Province. By using Comeni as fertilizer for the fermentation of concealers, this lowers the cost of cattle feed. In addition, the top Chinese producer of aluminum cans, Bastel Group, established a facility for FNN in Selangor. The factory will guarantee a sufficient supply of canned goods and affordable prices. Not to mention, they have forged a relationship with the Malaysian Halal Development Corporation Berhad (HDC) in a capacity building program designed to help small and medium enterprises qualify as halal vendor for various countries. This demonstrates how important FNN considers their connection with suppliers to be in order for this partnership to grow. And lastly, local and international communities. FNN has distributed over 1 million bottles of 100 plus adventure vaccination centers such as Protocol Trade Center PWTC, Malaysia International Trade and Exhibition Center MITEC, and PPV Bukit Jalil through the hashtag Hydratkan Diri Sehatkan Badan campaigns to help people stay hydrated. In order to meet community needs, the company distributed over 2 million products to various beneficiaries across the countries in FY 2021, including food banks and non-governmental organizations (NGO). Furthermore, during Ramadan, they distributed FNN products and daily necessities to 20,000 recipients across the countries, including 100 underprivileged households, to the Blessing Plus Plus program. In Thailand, they also provide various products FNN as encouragement to the community of 20,000 hawkers during the pandemic period. The following topic is areas of social responsibility. 3 points should be highlighted in this discussion. The first is responsibility towards the employees. FNN emphasizes the relevance of cultural backgrounds, age and gender in carrying out their obligation to their employees in order to enrich the workplace with viewpoints that can achieve their business objectives and aims. As a result, FNN has provided equal chances to all, regardless of race, gender, religion, or any other characteristic irrelevant to job expectations. They also do not require minor workers as required by the Legal Right Acts, and they disperse workers based on gender, apparatus, and workforce strengths. FNN has developed techniques for employees to take after their wellness in order to ensure the best for their employees. There are several reference modules. First, clear and structured rule. Second, market-oriented compensation and benefits. Third, recognition-based performance management. Fourth, holistic high performer orientation and development. Fifth, proactive succession and workforce planning. Sixth, engaging corporate culture. And the last one is strategy, talent acquisition, and onboarding. The second point is responsibility towards the customer. FNN has served under their tagline, pure pleasure and pure goodness, to respond to customers' needs by delivering a broad range of alternatives in diverse, healthy product categories options without compromising tasting and product packaging that simplifies customers' life in Malaysia and Thailand. They also introduced a wide range of new items, each of which was thoroughly tested and retested to guarantee customer safety and product quality. And the last point is responsibility towards the community. Fraser and Neave Holdings Berhad has spread optimism by donating over RM1 million in FN goods and necessity to P40 families, frontline employees, and non-governmental organizations (NGOs) during Ramadan via its on Brands 100 Plus. In running this program, FNN has sent 100 plus blessing squad to provide supplies to frontline staff in hospital, police stations, and fire stations in recognition of their persistent efforts in combating the COVID-19 epidemic for the public. According to FN Chairman Tengku Syed Padaruddin Jamalullah, the Blessing Plus Plus program has been one of FN yearly CSR initiatives since 2004, with the goal of assisting needy communities throughout Ramadan. In truth, the program is an endeavor to bring people together and aid one another. Not to mention that the 100 plus ambassadors Mira Filza, Hairul Azhar, and Shafiq Kyle engage in charitable organizations and help distribute FNN paid penyayang kits to local P40 neighborhoods, old people's home, and orphanage.
Next, we move to approach to social responsibility program. This company has made a proactive stance, which is the highest degree of social responsibility that a firm can exhibit. Basically, companies that are involved in this type of approach pay close attention to the justifications for social responsibility. They frequently see themselves as a part of society and actively look for a chance to contribute positively to society at all times. In simple words, their main priority is social responsibility. The company is very concerned even if they have to suffer a small loss to ensure that the program they had planned runs smoothly, in turn can help many less fortunate communities. A proactive approach taken by FNN generally involves the distribution of funds to assist community members in achieving their goals and objectives. They have engaged in proactive behavior that enables them to achieve a minimal legal standard for social responsibility by considering issues and making necessary preparations. To illustrate, in keeping with the holiday spirit of giving, FNN has provided much needed supplies in response to the Shelter Home for Children's request for help. Shelter Home for Children is a registered welfare organization that taking care of an abused, abandoned, neglected, or at-risk children. As a part of the initiative this year, FNN gave shelter, food and personal care items, as well as RM 2,500 in vouchers to be used towards other necessities. Furthermore, for a generation of Malaysians, FNN symbolizes as peaceful occasions. In aligning with its brand promise of pure enjoyment, pure goodness, FNN helps to improve community interaction, particularly during the festive seasons. With its Keberkatan Plus Plus program, FNN provided over 1 million ringgit worth of FNN products and necessities to 20,000 beneficiaries nationwide during the holy month of Ramadan, including 100 underprivileged homes. In recognition of tireless effort to combat the COVID-19 pandemic, FNN deployed their very own squad Keberkatan 100 Plus to deliver supplies to frontline staff in hospitals, police station, and fire station. This was done to ensure that they remain hydrated and energized to perform their duties during the fasting month.
The next topic is FNN Corporate Social Responsibility Program. Corporate Social Responsibility is a business concept in which companies work together to benefit society, the environment, and the image of company. The community is important to FNN Holdings Berhad. The foundation of FNN Holdings Berhad social work is a deep dedication to promoting a community-driven company formation for Malaysian. The first program is the FNN Nationwide School Recycling Program. Fraser and Neave Holdings Berhad restarted its yearly nationwide school recycling program after a 2-year-long break due to the COVID-19 pandemic. FNN Holdings Berhad School Recycling Program aims at encouraging good recycling practices in students by promoting the 5R philosophy of reduce, reuse, recycle, rethink, and reinvent. FNN Holdings Berhad will also hold a poster competition to encourage student interest in recycling and to learn the importance of going green. The second program was when FNN spread cheer of Raya across states of Malaysia. Fraser and Neave Holding Berhad celebrated Hari Raya Aidilfitri with an annual nationwide program to support over 500 individuals and families from vulnerable communities, amounting over 45,000 ringgit in contribution distributed. The program was carried out across Malaysian states with 70 FNN volunteers contributing over 170 hours to society. FNN Holdings Berhad also collaborated with local organizations to provide aid and basic needs to children's home, women and children shelters, P40 and indigenous communities in the area through the program. The program was founded on the principle of sharing and caring in order to benefit society. The last program I am going to share is FNN brings Chinese New Year cheer to the less fortunate throughout Malaysia. This year, FNN Holdings Berhad brought festive cheer to 12 charitable homes across Malaysia by giving basic essential and FNN products to liven up the celebration in these unexpected periods. This home, which include handicapped and mentally disabled Children's Centre Melaka, Persatuan Kebajikan Warga Tua Seri Bahagia Ipoh, and Persatuan Kebajikan Kanak-Kanak Cacat Iran Jingshe are all dependent on public funds and rely on funding requests to continue operating. 73 staff volunteers from across Malaysia delivered Chinese New Year cheer and present to anyone in need, such as ampau, various provision, and food. FNN also supported in plenty of other ways depending on the needs of each household.
Next is social responsibility of management. Social responsibility of management is defined as the obligation and commitment of the corporate sector to take step forward to protect and enhance the welfare of the community together by protecting their own interests. With this, we can see how Fraser and Neave Holding Berhad handle its corporate social responsibility program. With this FNN group, we'll do all the discussion with the head of FNN and all the team that is involved to make sure that all program will run smoothly. And as a big company, they must have one of the executive to oversee the company's social responsibility program, because it will be easier to manage the entire staff what to do when they have a program. Moreover, FNN has also recognized that the stability and growth of their business and interrelated with the sustainability of the economy, the natural environment, and the communities in which they operate. As such, FNN remains steadfast in conducting their business ethical and sustainable. They will also focus on the main theme in creating sustainable value, which is better business, better society, and better planet. As a better business, it also means a responsible business foundation. Better society means well-being of our people, communities, and society. And better planet means circularity and environmental protection. Last but not least, in FNN, not just employees who do the CSR program, but the chairman of FNN Holding Berhad, Tengku Syed Abdul Jamalullah, also take part in CSR program.
In conclusion, the business used some strategy when creating its vision that allows them to build relationship with their stakeholders that are primarily based on trust. Additionally, they have carried out numerous CSR initiatives that give benefits to the community. As a result of its excellent performance, FNN will be able to support and help more people in the society. The programs which have been organized at every state in Malaysia demonstrates that FNN is a company with a strong sense of responsibility without making a profit as their major business aims. A lot of people will live happily without feeling marginalized by the society, thanks to this program. With their efforts to develop events that promote healthy living in the community, the majority of programs is to concentrate on the efforts of employee and the community. Last but not least, F&N products can satisfy customer and encourage them to stick with the brand. So that's all from us. Thank you.